Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the My 2020 podcast. Fellas edition, we are back with your... Oh, crap. I just... You can tell it's been a while. But we are back with the binge god, the Buddha himself, and your senpai. The fellas are here. Thank you for joining us today. And we about to start this. But before we do, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for, again, supporting the pod. Please continue to share. Join our Discord, YouTube, all the socials. And continue to follow us on our various social media platforms. Follow my boy, specifically Travis, because he's killing it right now with his love, with the woman of his life. Fresh to death.
Fresh out the pen.
Fresh out the pen.
Fresh out the pen.
And the first thing
What's up with y'all?
And the first thing he's doing is going to the love of his life, and they are coming content.
No,
y'all are sick.
Yo,
I'm so sick of y'all.
For reference, for context, his girl on TikTok made that little challenge. Who getting arrested first? Homie got arrested first. Shout out to Steph, but her first words, yo.
First off,
she said,
"It was AI."
Who those girls in the background?
Listen, I respect it because
that's the only thing she worried about.
Steph love her some Travis.
Yeah.
All right, you're not about to take Steph away from
you. Know what it is?
It was AI though.
He loved her some Steph because he wouldn't do this shit on a regular basis. He wouldn't be on TikTok.
You're right, but you know what?
That's a fact.
You're right.
That's a fact.
It is AI, but art imitates life. Yes.
Wow.
Art imitate life. Yes.
Oh, wow.
You feel me?
I'm pretty sure if y'all did this shit, y'all niggas would get booked too.
I already told my girl she getting booked. Man.
You think she's getting booked?
She getting booked.
That's crazy.
She got to go.
That's crazy.
Somebody's got to go.
Between you and
love
your girl?
you, baby.
You think I'll look at your girl first? Nah, you getting booked.
I told her she got to go. She might get
nigga,
first.
it's AI. It picks who it wants. You're out of here, buddy.
She might go.
Oh.
She might go.
Wow.
But anyways, AKA Prime Time Bougie
Prime
Banton.
Time Bougie.
Bougie Banton.
I said Bougie, my fault.
Yo, that name was like that forever. You know that, right?
No, it wasn't.
I just switched it around.
It said like
Soul
what
your
is it,
soul.
Day?
I switched it around.
So
I
your
took it out.
bottom was
Yeah,
Prime Time. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I switched it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because that's why I put on your thing. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
see?
you.
Thank you.
My bad. I'm
I
sorry.
learned something.
Thank you.
I remember it said that when I was doing the bottom
I
descriptions
just
of the
switched it
links,
around.
and it said Bougie Banton. I forgot. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, fellas.
So it's been a minute. Life has been lifing. Of course.
Life has been lifing.
So I guess you want to start with your mental health.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll kick it off. But life has been lifing. America is American. President. I ain't even gonna go to politics, bro, because I'm gonna go and rant. This shit is just crazy. But despite all that, I'm at a 8. I'm at an 8. I just feel good. I feel like things could be worse. I feel positive over everything. I feel positive. I feel like things are gonna work out. I feel like we just need to survive this storm, which is easier said than done. Some days are better than others, but like I'm weirdly optimistic as of late. So, but I will say that I feel like I have to be, because a lot of people around me, like in my life, are not just depend on me, but just like with everything they're going through, they've pessimistic. I don't want to say pessimistic, but there's a lot of negativity going around. Okay. So I just try to be that person. I'd be like, yo, everything gonna be all right. Chill. Come on. Let's go out. Let's go for a walk. Let's go get some sunshine. You know what I'm saying? We finally in the summer. It's finally hot.
Facts.
Real hot.
We are at the
beware of Tuesday.
Beginning of a heat wave.
Yeah, man.
I'm going home.
Ty's already a casualty. He living his best life. But I'm
got
at
cooked
8
today.
Yeah, he got cooked. Literally.
I'm gonna say I'm at like to be honest with you, maybe like a 6.5 or 7.
Oh no.
Life has been struggling a little bit. Well, just trying to get out this little struggle I'm in at the moment. I would probably say a 7 because I'm finding good times and good moments and shit to make it life worthwhile and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be down in the dumps and shit. Shout out to my partner for sure. Still being there and stuff, getting in the grind. I don't know how I would deal with it mentally if I didn't have a partner who's really got my back like that. And to be honest with you, I have been slacking on being the best partner. So I'm trying to get everything together and be the best partner that I can be also.
That's good that you can identify.
That's self-awareness, bro.
Yeah, I've been having that mental struggle in my head where it's like I wish my individual life was in a better place that I could be a better partner, but it's like back and forth struggle. But I'm gonna get back on it and shit.
Brother, I get it.
So yeah, but I'm all straight right now, to be honest with you. So I'm good.
I'm Tom.
Fresh out the gate.
See, that's better than fucking out the pen. Hate y'all niggas.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm at like 8.5.
Oh, damn.
Pretty good.
Bro, yeah,
So
pretty good.
I signed up for this thing called Corsa.
Corsa?
Yeah. You could take like random courses like from like actual professors and shit. So I'm looking into some marketing shit right now.
Okay.
Trying
Trying to like, yeah.
I just
Expand
trying
your
to,
trade.
yeah.
I feel you.
We could actually do something.
Yeah.
I hear you, bro.
Legit, Other than that, work is work.
Yeah.
I don't think I would really ever complain about work, like realistically. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life is good, another year around the world, around the planet,
Yeah.
so chilling, bro. Eight and a half.
Okay. So I want to bring up this little tit that just been going on and shit called white fatigue, basically.
All right, so you gotta explain
So
this white fatigue, because I've heard lately the trend has been the opposite. It's been black fatigue. That's what I've been hearing.
But what? Well,
No, he's gonna
Let me
explain
just-
what they mean.
okay, so basically it says describes the exhaustion, frustration, and resistance some white individuals experience when engaging with discussions about race, privilege, and systematic racism. But it's also the fact that white people get exhausted of being around black people for a certain amount of time, like a tolerance type of situation.
That's black fatigue.
That's white fatigue. So that's basically
white fatigue is them being tired of being around us.
No, I don't know if you're.
I feel like that's
no.
backwards.
Hang on. You're backwards. What you've explained just now, that's white fatigue.
That's white
the
fatigue.
first part.
The first part, the second
too.
part you just said, that's black fatigue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's black fatigue.
Yeah,
That's
because I'm like, what?
Yeah. They are, but my whole thing about that is, right, like, first of all, none of y'all white people are around enough black people at a certain how many white people in this world are around enough black people to even claim that they have
5-10%,
like,
maybe.
And then for how long?
Yeah,
like
true.
what, a workout or two? Secondly, stay off the fucking internet. Maybe things that you see on the internet, one, are not the norm. Two, don't put everything you see in like a box.
Three, to be honest with you, that term is a term, but it's already existed for a very long time.
Listen,
because I've had it like.
Four, I know it's fucked up, but white people should work on Juneteenth.
Yeah, we should all have off.
Yo,
I'm just saying.
Listen.
Message. If Trump says that Juneteenth is not a federal holiday anymore, we all calling out. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that nigga. You
said,
see what this bitch ass nigga did,
Said we
bro?
work too. We have
Oh,
2 days
at the
off.
deck?
I'm like, what?
Losing billions, nigga. What?
I was like,
You
are
smoking.
you smoking that?
You
What?
smoking
Are you
rocks, bro.
crazy?
I'm calling out.
Yo.
Fuck you.
Anyways, let's to gearing up.
Ancestral, mental, and sickness and shit. Something we calling out. It's
That's
a
a
protest.
fact.
We outside.
But to go back to your topic about the white fatigue, I don't feel like if based on your
based on that.
Yeah, based on that, I don't have.
I have a people fatigue.
Yeah.
I can't be around new people for that long.
Well, no,
When you
you're
say
just
new people you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You to me, because lately the way you've been kind of like chatting with us is like you're finally reaching your quota, and like you have a social battery, and you are now experiencing. This is the first time your social battery has a limit. Before you were Mr. Everywhere. You feel me? You was like, let's go.
I didn't want to
finish a party. You was like, we going.
No, the thing was,
you feel me?
trust me. The older I got, the more I'm
that's what we're saying.
And shit like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But that wasn't a social battery. That's just
that's the point. You ain't have no social battery. Your shit was Energizer Bunny. Your shit, you know what I'm saying?
Compared to y'all, yeah, sure. Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
bro,
y'all don't go out as much as me, so it's a difference.
See,
so
but
it looks different.
I'm right in the middle, like, cause I go out, but not as much as you.
All right.
And then I'll
But
probably
the
go out.
places you
I'll
go
probably
to.
go out more than Eric. Like, nigga, if we go to a party, You can't say that we don't party. We party.
Yeah, but you
right?
don't really go to as much type of events that I go to.
Again, this is when you was.
You probably go to more things than me.
I don't know. Because you
I feel like he
you
goes
was
to
on
more,
marathon shit with your parties.
What marathon shit?
You do go to like,
You know, I just feel
I
like
go
you
to
be out.
soca parties.
I go to like.
You go to soca parties when I tell you about them.
Yeah.
but you
But
go
you
to
don't
special
go
events though.
without me. That's the
Nah, I
thing.
wouldn't go to a soca party without you.
See?
Yeah.
If you was if that was like your life before you met me and that's what you were doing,
I see what you're
it'd be
saying.
a whole, like I've been doing this
But,
since
like, I go
2015
to, like-
type shit. So it's like,
I go to regular shit. I don't go to
exactly my
nothing
point. So regular shit
extravagant.
compared to soca
Yeah.
shit is completely
Yeah.
different like,
Nah, I feel that.
lifestyle, I guess, basically.
Fair
But
enough.
I understand what you're saying. Like,
But the point being, right, is like I think that's mainly the fatigue. When they say like when I see like black fatigue, I think they're tired of. I think they're speaking on the stuff that they see on the internet in the sense that like, what's the majority of things you would see involving like the negative aspect of not just being. I don't even want to call it black. I say like just being a nigga. Let's keep it a spade. We got to separate the two because when you.
there's a difference between
There's
being black
definitely and being
a nigga. And
Because when
niggas
you-
be nigga.
Yeah, and niggas really be nigga. And
Niggas-
sometimes a nigga is not black.
But then y'all have to realize that these people. Let me not say.
Yeah,
these
they
people.
don't know.
I don't want to say these people because this is gonna start a whole other.
No.
Either way, they don't differentiate.
You're right.
You true.
You
Right.
are a
and
nigga.
and I'm trying to explain. Yeah, and I'm trying to explain to that. Right, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Because when you watching content like the 20v1s, the pop the balloons, the different, like we're not the only podcast, but we one of the best.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but but you watch stuff like that. You hear certain things that are being said involving, maybe people of color, us. You feel me? And they say things that's just like, oh my god, that's just so stupid how it sounds.
Yeah,
Like that.
black
They think that's
podcasts
the
are way
fucking
more
norm.
out there
They're
compared to,
that
like-
they think that's the norm. They think that's just like so. But you can't. To me, it's like you're saying a statement like that based on stuff you see on your phone, on the computer, on the internet. You're not around us, our culture, and how we are enough to say black fatigue because at the end of the day, you don't know how we.
And
are
then what
outside of-
fucking fatigue can you possibly
Exactly.
get?
What the
It
fuck?
ain't like,
Just hearing us.
nigga, are you watching
Nah,
like
right.
Yeah, what the fuck? Are you watching BET all day? Like BET
just sitting
ain't
here
even
being
as
wild
black
and
as it
shit.
used to
Thank
be.
you. I
Like,
say the
like
same
what the
thing.
fuck?
Are you just? It's the same as if like someone. It's like almost to me like how someone. You know how like you don't like someone like or like a certain musician or artist. Or you knew someone that don't like an artist, but they still listen to him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
why are you still listening to this artist if you don't like
Why
him?
you talking
Right.
to me about this shit?
You're right.
Right.
It just don't make any sense. So again, me personally, if I don't fuck with you, whatever race or
Whatever
religion
race
you
you
are, I
are,
just
I
don't
don't-
fuck
yeah,
with you.
I'm sorry.
You know what I
Simple.
mean? But I think just people are just trying to start something that
It's
is
just another trend.
Yeah,
For
trendy
Juneteenth and shit.
and to get get things going and basically like start some sort of discourse.
I did see a video about some lady saying like
Or is it
complaining about Juneteenth and how much more could we possibly get and stuff like that.
I
Bro,
did see a
And
video
then saying
of,
something about like, but the Holocaust was more recent, and I'm sitting
Oh
there
my
like,
God.
we don't want to have this
I
debate.
hate this conversation
Because-
bro.
And I had this debate in college. I've had this,
Don't-
and then the
don't
problem
bring it
was I had this debate with somebody who wasn't even white. He was like
Listen.
Mexican and some shit.
Listen.
And I'm sitting there saying, why the hell are you having a Holocaust versus slavery with me conversation?
Man.
It just doesn't make sense.
almost everybody has a holiday.
Yeah.
I say almost everybody.
Shit.
Right? What y'all think July 4th is?
In
America.
America's
Thank
fucking
you.
birthday or
White
something
man.
like that.
You know, I think I think minorities as a collective celebrate Labor Day because it kind of defines us
Right.
as people,
Yeah.
hardworking motherfuckers. We just needed a
to my
day off.
non-melanated people, you celebrate and take days off of a man who in this day and age, you can Google him, is lying about founding this country.
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus. Y'all not
Statue-
going to work that
they
day.
The
try,
statue's already broke down.
they try to clean it up and make it
But they don't- but,
Indigenous People Day.
Right. But
They,
Indigenous
they
People
tried.
Day.
They tried.
but we still taking those days off, right?
This is true.
So what we
you
doing?
know, so
What we
you know,
doing,
you can't
bro?
get mad at Juneteenth because, and even the celebration of Juneteenth is fucked up because it's niggas that was not freed when niggas was free.
Exactly. They
The
were still
fuck?
yeah. Bro.
Can we get a day, 24 hours? Not asking for much. We get
I'm
the
just
shortest
saying,
month.
I don't want to go into
Yeah, still.
right.
Like, come on.
Still.
Right. Like we can't. I will say that. Like I don't want to go into
everything we get is a consolation.
Exactly,
prize,
and I don't want to go into the whole Holocaust thing.
Nah,
but
man.
if we
I'm not
talk,
touching that.
but I will say this: the last thing I'll say. Shout out to, like I said, the Jewish community. They are all about their history, their whole lineage.
Yeah,
there's even things that I'm not aware of. To the point where like they celebrate it, no one bats an eye.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? That's them, and that's their right. That's what they get. But much like y'all said, we are given scraps, and even with the scraps that we're given, people still complain about it. But we make do with it because you know what? That's how we built. We built to adapt and endure all this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Shit crazy.
But at some point, pressure got pipes, and the pipes is gonna bust, and like
people complain all they want, fam. I'm taking off.
Damn right.
Kiss my ass. Kiss my black ass.
Well,
He's stupid.
Speaking of trends, I want to ask this quick question to y'all. How y'all feel? So there's this trend and conversation going. How y'all feel about y'all homies calling you to tell you goodnight?
Nah, bro, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, bro.
I was gonna do that to y'all one day too.
I'd have banged it on you.
I was like, yo, these two would be the perfect two people that would actually answer the phone.
I would have banged it on you.
So, bro, you would you feel some type of way if I
Pause.
called you?
Pause.
First off, yo,
I tell my
Alright.
niggas when I get
He was on
home.
Listen, listen to me and what
Hey,
I'm
yo.
about to say.
Hey, yo.
The
not too
niggas,
homophobic, bro.
mind
Fire
you,
for that.
no,
No.
but
No.
not, yo, because look,
Fire for
listen.
Fire for that.
We are in an entire group chat. Y'all niggas can call me individually and be like, yo, hey, what's up? Boom, boom, boom. Nigga, don't call me and say, yo, good night. I just want to
wanna
call
let you
you to tell you good night.
No, I'm in the
Alright.
house.
What do you
chilling.
mean?
Good night.
What if?
That's like you came in my,
Just say, not even an answer. You just said.
You're going to hear
like,
me
nigga.
breathe for 2 seconds and then you're going to hear
You
fucking.
gonna hear like a
you're like,
okay,
what?
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Goodbye.
the fuck?
All right, so what if we already in mid conversation? Like what we was talking about that night, and I ended with like a good night.
Don't tell me good night.
I can't say good night if we end the
Nigga,
conversation.
if you don't say later,
I was
peace,
like, yo, I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Or
Any
I'll
of those
I'll call you
phrases,
tomorrow. Type shit. I'm not saying good night.
Good night is insane.
I
tell my
don't
niggas good
tell
night.
my girl good night. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
you wallin'. Anyways,
I don't tell my girl good night either. So.
You don't?
Why would I tell her good night?
No, I do
well, y'all
tell
live
my girl good
together,
night.
so it's like, what, nigga? What do you?
You said I didn't. I did.
Wait, you tell your girl good night?
Yes.
You said it sounded like you said you didn't tell your.
No, I do.
Why
I
don't
thought
you
you
tell
said
your
you
girl
did it.
good night?
You
Well, you
don't?
don't see. Well, you.
Yeah, I'm at work.
You're at work. That's different.
So
You still can't tell her good night?
Why the fuck would I tell her good
'Cause she
night?
going to
she
bed.
a girl and she ain't going to bed.
Nigga, I'm not there.
What the fuck does that mean?
Hey, good night.
That's the most
Hey,
trendy
When my
shit
girl's not
I've
at, when
fucking
my girl's
ever
at
heard,
work and
bro.
I'm still home and I'm about to go to bed, she says good night.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I do the same?
But I thought you
But
said the
she's
opposite.
coming-
That's why I was
No,
coming
no.
at you.
I say
This
good night.
nigga's wilding.
Is
Why
she,
you
is
want
she
some?
not coming to see you?
I'll be asleep by the
Travis,
time she
what does
gets
it matter?
home.
She's
What does
coming
it
to see
matter?
you. That's your girl, nigga.
You live with her.
This is
Right, I'm not telling her good night.
What the?
I tell her good morning.
Oh.
What's up?
If you say good morning, why can't you say good night?
Again, this is on the walk-in. Hey, good morning. Nice to see you today.
So you're saying
can't tell her
that
good
you
night.
not. So
Nah,
okay.
I'm not.
Knowing she going to bed.
Okay, so when you were
No, because guess what? When
when
I'm
you
I'm
was single.
didn't have the no, hang on.
No, when I'm in and
when your
out-
schedule wasn't overnight and you were home together,
You
and
ain't
y'all
say
go to
good-
bed. You tell her good night, yeah.
niggas just passed out.
This
nigga's so
killing
strict.
me.
This nigga
You
is so
serious?
Hey, yo, y'all don't believe me? Ask her.
This nigga's so.
So she never told you ever.
Niggas just pass out, bro.
Niggas just has. They just sit there and make conversation.
Right.
Yeah,
Yo.
you know it's crazy.
Yeah, it's great.
That's a
Like,
fact. We be watching something. Wake up at 3 in the morning like, oh shit.
Y'all old as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Y'all senior
Bro.
citizens.
I don't care. Say what you
Like,
want.
you don't know what
Say
time
what
it
you
is. It could be 6:30 at nighttime. They're like, yo,
Bro.
babe, I don't know. what
Yeah, nigga.
happened
There's
last night.
days when that happens, bro.
That's crazy. You
It's-
can't even
it-
say good night, fam.
I don't say I can't say it, but I
Why
just
don't
haven't
you?
gotten around to saying goodnight.
You haven't got.
So, question: when you answer the phone, and your sister call you, and it's like 11 p.m. What do you say?
Later, nigga.
No, when you answer the phone,
What's up?
you don't say what's up.
I
Your
promise you.
Trini ass do not say what's up to
Nigga,
your
I talk to y'all
Trini.
the same way I talk to
But I'm not
anybody else.
talking about us.
What
I'm
is
talking about
up?
your relatives,
What
nigga.
is up?
This
I
nigga
talk the
lying
same
to
way.
his
What the fuck? Why do I have to say goodnight?
I don't
What's
say
up?
goodnight to
What's
nobody
going
but my girl,
on?
though. That's what I'm saying to you.
The
What
hell?
are you? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I don't say any good night to anybody but my girl.
No, I'm not saying that. So the point I'm trying to get at is most Caribbean people, when they answer the phone,
They-
I
half the
was
time-
born
Oh,
in
yeah, good night.
Brooklyn, New
My
York.
point in the
I was born in Brooklyn, New York.
that doesn't make a
What the
difference.
fuck? Why am I
That
saying
doesn't
good
make
night?
a
good night.
difference. Bro.
Hello, good night.
But
No,
he's not
nigga, I'm
saying-
not doing that. I'm
but
saying
he's
what's
not
up.
saying-
You're
I'm saying
capping
what's up.
your fucking teeth
But the
right now.
context, I get it because I do say goodnight to Caribbean people as well.
If I'm leaving your household, I'll say
no. But I'm not saying goodnight when I'm about to go to bed.
All I'm fighting for his life not to say goodnight. He's like, I will not say those two words in unison. That's coming out of my fucking mouth. You not understand me? I'm not saying goodnight.
The only context we're saying is when you go to bed. That's it. Not the Caribbean term of saying goodnight just because it's the evening time type shit.
With the relationship I have, if I say goodnight, that means that we're beefing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's the type of.
Well, in that case, if that's how you feel and that's the dynamic of your relationship,
that's a different
I can't
story.
say anything.
Then you saying, "Yo, I'm not saying goodnight to her."
You didn't say that at first.
For real, bro. If you would have said that, we wouldn't have this conversation.
I had to defend my fucking life
for
here.
What?
Apparently, this nigga's like, "Yo, you'll tell your sister goodnight when she calls her." No, what's up? What do you want from me?
I don't say goodnight to my girl.
At 11 o'clock at night.
You're not. You're saying I don't say goodnight to my girl. That's what I'm saying.
If you would have prefaced your relationship,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, that's the
because when you start off with, I don't say goodnight to my girl, we look at you crazy. Like, what the fuck you won't say goodnight to your girl?
But look at the situation where I would say goodnight. I don't.
When you go to bed with her,
when it's going to bed, it's just especially now since you don't work the same schedule.
It's like, good night, Steph.
Yeah, facts.
Good night, Travis.
Yes.
Who the fuck you saying good night to? Like
who the fuck you
That's
talking
how it goes,
to?
bro. That's how it goes. On a regular basis,
I love both of y'all.
We're not saying good night.
Brother, I love both of y'all.
The difference is, if me and my girl are beefing, if me and my girl are beefing, she probably won't say goodnight. It'll take her a while to say goodnight.
She won't say goodnight.
If we beefing.
But that's what I'm saying.
She might not say, she might turn away
without
a kiss and without a good night. And I mean, sit there like, really?
Yeah.
That's the type of shit we on.
See? But that's why,
usually
why my shit
when
is,
your girl
like,
says something like not goodnight, that's usually a sign.
That's a problem.
Right. But in my relationship, how we have designed it, when you say goodnight,
I love you.
Oh, all right,
just
nigga.
Come on the podcast,
and you go to sleep like this. I bet.
Because y'all need something.
What kind of relationship
is camera or something.
Hey,
God,
are you okay?
I'm just trying to tell y'all.
Say goodnight when we beefing. It's crazy, bro.
Nigga, that's how we communicate, bro.
Y'all don't talk when y'all good, but you communicate when y'all bad.
No. We talk when we're good. I'm saying when.
But you sleep in big conversations.
Listen, nigga.
So y'all old and y'all don't say goodnight.
I can't wait till you have gray hair. Like, it's gonna be crazy.
I have like 2 gray hairs.
Full beard, like beast type shit.
Bro.
I can't
listen.
wait.
Hey man, listen. You know
that's when they're gonna say goodnight when they're tired.
When they're tired and old.
Oh, good night.
But even you look at that. Look at how that's. Oh, good night.
For y'all, you can't do that. You gonna get shot. You still saw him go like this, like he gotta go to sleep. That man gotta defend his life. If he ain't good night, he gotta be. I guess he's not going to sleep.
He's like homo. He's like.
Listen, like
what I do? Like,
right? What is the problem? What's the problem?
Okay. So,
what's going on? What's the issue?
That was funny.
I bet you there's a lot of. Let me not say a lot. There's a good field of people that probably don't say goodnight.
I'm gonna put out a poll and I'm gonna see on TikTok, on YouTube, and Instagram. I want to see who
we starting
says goodnight to their significant
Let's start a new
every
trend,
night.
starting with the My 2020. Who says goodnight to their girl?
All right.
It don't gotta
we already established the home. By the way, I was just playing devil's advocate. As much as I love y'all, if y'all were to call me, it would be just weird. I wouldn't. I don't think y'all joking. To be honest with you, like
nigga, don't call me and say goodnight.
All right, we get it, nigga. You straight. We get it. Okay.
It's not even about that, bro. That shit's just weird, son. That's like first thing in the morning you wake up. Hey, good morning, man.
Call me first thing in the morning.
Like off rip. Like nigga, I ain't even brushed my teeth yet.
I only would do that if I called you for a reason. Like, morning, bro. Hey, I need a favor.
All right, fair.
Yeah.
But like first
not first
thing in the morning?
Yeah, it's only if I need something.
Yeah. There has to be a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, the only 2 people I talk to in the morning early is my mother and my girl.
Got you.
That's it. And that's because my mother calls me. So I'm not calling that.
All right.
But you had something you want to...
Well, since we are on the brink of World War III, I just wanted to know
steak and lobster for the soldiers.
If you know, you just so happen to be on an island by yourself while shit is going chaotic. What food item?
Does it have to be like a meal?
Well, let him finish.
It could be a meal.
It could be a meal?
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, you don't know when you're gonna get saved, so you might.
No, because I don't want to sit here and say a fruit.
I'm gonna say.
Well, that was gonna be my question.
I'm gonna say movie or anime.
Okay.
And album would you bring with you?
So just to preface this, if we're on the precipice of war and we escape to an island, what food,
anime, or
form of entertainment, anime, a show, and music will we listen to for we cannot change. This is our.
This is it every day.
Question: do we have unlimited like access to like this specific food? I know.
I mean, you eating it every day, so I'm assuming, yeah.
Okay.
And
so it
has
could
to
be
a
anything.
meal. It can't. I'm
Can
not.
it be a
Would
meal?
you want
That's
to
a good
eat
question.
a fucking
like? Can it be like a snack? Or
Can it be like a meal? Can it be like
All right.
filet mignon?
Just make that simple.
A food item.
Just item.
Any food item.
Okay.
It could be a meal or a fruit, whatever that you are consuming on a day-to-day basis.
I feel like I like given that the situation, I should eat healthy because I gotta be on my
Or
top
you could say,
form.
"Fuck this shit, and I'm out."
But nah, I don't know what's gonna happen. You can't just take myself out, eat
Taking
myself to
myself out
death.
was crazy.
Steak every day.
I mean, you're gonna be big as hell.
That's what I'm
By the time
saying,
I pick you
like-
up.
That's
But
a
your
fact.
protein.
When
is
you
gonna
finally
be
get
high.
saved, you 5+, bro.
I don't think it'll be 5.
you
You're gonna be on an island fighting for your life, so you probably going all
That's
that
what I'm
weight's
saying,
gonna
you gotta
build up
be-
on muscle and shit. But
I could start a few. Still.
You could like
Yeah,
pick
go
up
ahead.
blogs
Alright.
and shit.
So
I
for my
could do
food-
a move. I could do a show. And what was it? And then you said an album.
yeah.
Let me album.
So go ahead. So go ahead.
Album. Okay, I got it. So my food, if it's any food item, it will be okay. Can it be cooked?
Yeah, nigga.
It's gonna be cooked.
It's gonna be like prepared cooked.
Yeah,
raw,
it's not raw.
No, I'm
want-
asking.
Yes, yes, bro. Yes,
It will be.
yes.
It
Trying
will
to
be
be sure.
delivered
It's
to
your
you
rule.
Yes.
by
Don't
the
get the rules.
gods.
Yes.
All right, it will be salmon.
Okay.
I was thinking the same shit.
It'll be
It
salmon.
was a thought.
I like that's probably my top 5 favorite food already, and it's delicious and healthy enough to keep me sustained. I think, but I'm not gonna lie, eating that for the remainder of my
Salmon?
life while I'm there, salmon all the
I need
time.
that A1 steak sauce, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
salmon?
to need no
Yeah, you got
A1 steak on salmon. What's wrong?
I
with
gotta
you?
try it.
Are you a murderer?
Jeffrey, dumbass.
What the
Right?
Nah.
Yo,
A1
I
steak
promise you.
sauce?
If you
On-
I don't
ever,
understand-
if you ever have salmon, get a little A1 steak sauce. It hits. Just
Y'all
saying.
niggas talking to me about saying goodnight, and this nigga is doing acts of
Murder.
Yeah.
Just try it. Don't-
All right, you're
don't
right.
Judge.
You know what? Okay,
I'll try.
all right,
I'll
all right.
try it and let you know.
I'll revisit this.
So salmon would be my food. My album, musically,
That is hard.
I have one. Right now, the only thing I could think of is it's a toss up because I have 2 albums and two different genres, right? So it's a toss up between Kanye's Graduation and System of a Down's Toxicity.
Shit.
Um,
You going crazy, yo.
Yeah,
You gonna
those are
kill
like the
everything.
2. Yeah, right. You feel me?
gonna
Those are the
kill
2 albums I feel like
Wake up.
had a meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be. What should be the keys on the table? You know what I'm saying? Like, right. So it's a tie between them. But if I have to choose one,
That's a crazy. I didn't even think you like.
yeah, I'm a huge
System
System
of
of a
a
Down
Down.
fan.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. They're probably the reason I was introduced to that type of rock
Just
or
music
whatever,
videos,
music
man.
and stuff like that.
Random shit.
I'm blanking on shows. If I was to watch any shows
Or movie.
or
Or
more
anime. Whatever.
and it's that complete like
Yeah,
I don't feel like it could be a movie.
It can't be a short one. It can't be a if you pick anime.
But that's the problem. I don't think I would pick a movie because it's like that's why I gotta watch that same movie all
Yeah,
the
you gonna
time.
know line for line.
If it's a show, I think I'm picking. It's a tie. It's gonna be between American Dad or I want to say like I don't know why, but for some reason my mind goes to The Office. But I don't think I could watch The Office for the rest of my life.
Back to back.
Gotcha.
I feel like it should be something.
It's
like,
good. It's great.
Yeah.
But I feel like
It'll be okay. I got it. It'll be a toss up between American Dad, Martin, and then anime. I just keep it simple. Dragon Ball Z. Like I'm sorry, I'm not as
yo, you got plenty of time to watch
every.
in the next episode.
No,
of Dragon.
Right.
They
gotta
gotta save me by then, bro. They gotta save me.
Like
I think I know
Stand
your
up,
anime.
Chubby.
With that being said, I think I know your anime.
my anime.
I think
If I had to pick an anime,
I think we know.
you can guess,
But
sure, but I wasn't gonna do
fucking,
anime personally.
What, Attack on Titan?
No, One Piece. Bro, by the time he's finished with that, nigga, you better be saved. That's 1,000 plus.
Okay,
that's
so
10,000.
So let me just preference.
10,000
Let me
plus
just
episodes
preference
right
it.
there.
1,100.
I know this won't be too healthy, but
Steak.
whiting,
Whiting.
fried whiting,
Okay.
I'm not mad
fish
at that.
sandwich. To be honest,
That's not
with
unhealthy.
Fish
it's just not the
sandwich.
healthiest.
you. Yeah,
Fried,
but
fried
fish
fish
sandwich.
every day. Yeah, that,
Yeah, fried fish every day. Your cholesterol gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the high blood pressure of.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Patty
It's whatever. I'll just work it out. It's okay. I'm climbing
You
trees.
said Patty
and shit.
LaBelle? Nah.
You crazy?
I'm out.
You said album,
I'm
right?
mad y'all hit that.
It would probably be a toss. I could give you my top 3 if I had to.
Cause it's hard. You talking
It's
about
really
like
hard. An
You
album.
feel me?
Twisted Dark Fantasy.
My
Okay.
Twisted Dark Fantasy. Okay.
I want to do an R&B album, but I'm trying to think of one that I could really.
There's only one R&B album in my life that has no skips.
I would probably say just because. Actually, I'm gonna throw a random. Dream's first album.
Okay, all right.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I just heard Falsetto, and then I realized all the other songs that I used to play. And then I probably might do What a Time to Be Alive
Okay.
for my third option for the music if I had to.
right.
If I had to. No, actually, fuck that. Take Care. I'll put Take Care.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll put Take Care.
Okay. I feel like Drake would be a part of your life during that time period. You feel me?
I'm in my bag, bro. So fucking it. Why not?
This nigga gonna cry to the ocean.
I'm just saying.
Help me.
I'll do a show. If you want to guess my anime, sure, you could go.
Nah,
ahead.
go ahead. I already guessed.
Show Seinfeld.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Seinfeld. I couldn't do The Office, to be honest with you. I couldn't.
I can only do The Office up until a certain point.
Yeah.
So that's why I said either between
It's too much.
American
it's
Dad.
too much like
'cause-
lovey-dovey shit. Personally, for me, if
Office?
at a certain point, it gets like it's too much emotional shit.
It's just that one.
Yeah, but I'm alone.
moment.
Okay.
I don't want to be on an island and think about Jim and Pam and shit for the rest of my life,
Got it,
bro.
got it,
Like I
got
don't
it.
want to do that.
I was thinking that too. I want to be able to laugh.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch nothing sad. Or
And then
crazy
once
or
Michael
love.
Scott leaves, it's like
Yeah,
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Even though I still love the show.
That's why I said either between Dragon Ball, Martin, or American Dad. Those are the two shows I could
Anime-wise?
watch with no skips. I could like watch every episode.
Anime wise, if I had to pick an anime, I would probably either say Full Metal.
Oh, you can watch Full Metal on the. I love Full Metal, but I can't watch that every time.
Full Metal has a
I'ma
lot
be
of funny
so the-
moments for me, man.
Yeah, bro, but the theme of that.
I'm not even done. And this is not my only one.
I'm just saying. That was,
You want me to get some happy go lucky shit?
bro, you stuck there for an
It's
absorbent
motivation.
amount of time.
It's motivation.
Full Metal's motivation.
The world is shit.
Nah.
You're gonna have a stigma,
Nope.
bro. You're not gonna trust nobody when somebody says
Niggas gonna try to
I
come
bet
save
you.
us. Right.
Oh fuck!
They gonna try to come
Anime.
save this nigga. Niggas gonna be like,
Yu
yeah,
Yu
nah.
Hakusho.
okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Just based off the opening for sure.
Yeah,
I can
be
listen to the
dancing-
opening
I'll
forever.
be dancing the opening.
Yeah,
every time.
OD. I probably would say One Piece just because it's a lot of time. If it took me 3 months to get caught up to 1,000, so it might hopefully be saved in 3 months again.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, I'm not doing movies.
I couldn't. I'm
I'm not doing movies. Was that it for me? That was
Yeah, I
it?
think so.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I hope you don't mind this format.
Yeah, sorry. It's,
No.
It's fucking hard, man.
I'll probably do salmon too,
Okay.
but I would have mad sauces. Pause.
I was gonna ask you,
sauces?
am I able to like
Mad
bring
sauces.
spices and sauces?
Yeah,
and
because,
stuff like
like,
that,
you
bro.
gotta be
One
cooked
day-
right,
one
fam.
day-
Yeah, it does. But
You
it
can't
does,
have some
though.
unseasoned shit.
Yeah, bro.
One day it's
I
gonna
mean,
be
teriyaki
barbecue.
sauce,
One day it's
bro.
gonna be like honey garlic. Like
Teriyaki.
yeah.
I was gonna ask it. Like, can we
Yeah.
like
Shish kebab.
flavor-
Yeah.
I'm picking-
We're gonna
Can I?
jazz up.
So if I'm on this island, this is probably fucking out the box. Can I just catch some fish that's in?
You could do that too.
Yeah, I can make some
But
snappers.
Still want salmon.
you gotta think
You could catch a lot
at
more
some
salmon.
point. You know these fish.
Filet.
You don't know how long you're gonna be there.
Yeah, that's true.
Just remember that.
I'm trying some bear.
Beer. All right. Good luck.
Bear,
man.
bear.
Well, yeah, good luck
Beer,
with
beer.
it.
Bear.
All right. So for my a movie I would take
Movie. Okay.
is Collateral. It's my shit.
Collateral.
It's with Jamie Foxx and fucking Tom Cruise when Jamie Foxx was like a taxi cab driver.
Oh yeah.
And Tom Cruise was like some
I
fucking
didn't watch it
assassin
personally,
nigga.
but I know what you're talking
Nigga,
about.
that shit is fire. I
would
could
take
watch
a-
that shit all.
I would take a horror.
You know what?
movie.
You know what's why?
It makes me laugh.
Why?
I'm not watching a horror movie.
I'm
on
not
an
watching on an island potentially by yourself.
Makes me laugh.
Why would you watch a horror movie?
Makes me
It's
laugh.
not gonna make you laugh
Nigga,
for
the
long,
minute you
nigga.
hear something,
Yo, when they save this nigga's gonna be broken. This nigga's gonna be paranoid, bro.
don't touch me! Don't touch me! No one touch me! If I had
This
to,
nigga's gonna be fucking.
Go ahead, Trey.
He gonna be tweaking, bro.
none of you touch me!
He's gonna be laughing like,
Fucking
Every
I might
time
be
you
the new Joker. Man.
yo.
If I had to take an anime or animes, I would take
Cowboy Bebop
you know that's my shit, bro.
Yeah.
or Samurai Champloo.
The only reason
But
I
it's
say
so
Samurai
short.
Champloo is
They're
short.
only like
It
20
is short.
something
I would have said
episodes.
that too. That's my favorite, but like
I would
it's too
take Yu
short.
Yu Hakusho also, but either one of those, I was thinking about that or Death Note potentially.
Okay.
And then my albums is gonna be tough. So it will either be College Dropout,
Hey.
Mobb Deep.
I'm glad we all like had Kanye.
Kanye,
out.
yeah, old Kanye
You know what I'm
and
saying?
shit.
Old Kanye shit.
What a motherfucker, man.
You know? Talk about it.
Mobb Deep's The Infamous album. That shit is a
Ooh,
classic
that's a
album to
good
me.
one.
And or The Blueprint.
Okay.
Blow 1 and 2.
Uno más.
I was thinking 2.
Nah, I can't do
If I had to
Blueprint.
think about
You
it.
mentioned this.
I would have to like pick the best songs from that
Yeah.
shit to make it like
So what if you could? Would you?
Frankenstein
Blueprint one is
and
like-
2?
it barely has any skips to me.
Okay.
Personally.
I gotta re-listen to it.
You mentioned that there's like one R&B album that if you were to take.
Oh, if I was to take an R&B album, it would be Confessions.
Confession?
Yes, there's no skips on
I
that.
did think R&B wise, I probably would have get Chris Brown exclusive.
I'm not mad at that. But Confessions, I don't think it has any skips.
No.
The only thing I would skip is Yeah, and that's only because.
Yes, because it's
I heard
very
it
much
mad
played
times, like,
played
yeah.
out. I feel you on that. Like,
But make sure you get the
Deluxe.
bonus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
With
Of
red
course,
light
of course, yes.
seduction and
Come
shit
on,
like
bro.
that.
Come on, you know.
I'm just
You know, you already know.
I know, you know, just making
You
sure.
know. But yeah.
just to piggyback, if I was thinking about a movie, it's funny. Both like I have two in my head. Both have like it's like involves Tom Hanks.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Which I hope is not
Which is
fucking
Radio.
Castaway.
Radio? Really?
Yeah. And is that am I right?
Is that the
No, ain't Radio.
No. I said not Radio. My bad.
You talking about Forrest Gump?
Forrest fucking Gump.
Yeah.
I saw Radio recently.
I got it, got it,
wanna
And I-
watch
Forrest
Forrest
Gump's a
Gump.
good movie, bro.
Forrest Gump
For-
actually would be
I mean,
funny as shit.
Bro,
Nah,
I
but
know what you. He's so funny.
it's mad
You're
different
gonna be
sound
running around
periods.
the whole island and shit for the
I
rest of
would
your.
run
You might
that.
run in the water. and
Brother,
just make
I would be
shit
motivated.
stupid.
Look, I would be motivated. You saw all the shit he was able
And
to
then
do with
broken
his
hearted
limit.
by AIDS because you got AIDS.
Hey,
man.
Hey, that's
Hey.
the only thing.
Negative.
If I had to think of a movie,
His mom was a whore too.
His mom was.
Well, she was trying to
Jenny
help
was
him.
a whore, definitely.
Yeah, she was trying to
And
help
then-
him.
a whore, she just
What?
she just picked the wrong nigga. That's all it was.
It's just I love you.
If
but
I had to think of
wanna
a
live my
movie,
best life.
fuck man, that's hard.
My second one was gonna be Shawshank
Shawshank.
Redemption.
Damn.
Yeah. Again,
Nah, bro.
like
You're gonna watch that almost every day. Nah, son, I can't.
Oh,
I mean,
Shawshank.
I'm not knocking you though. It's
it's
what?
some dog shit.
Yeah, it's dark
You
as
talking
fuck.
about being horror?
That nigga
brother,
was
he escapes at the end. To
Okay,
What did he have to go
Okay, let's
through
make
to
this
get
better.
there,
Let's make this
bro?
better.
Okay,
Can we make this better?
Look at the conclusion. This nigga is gonna be watching scary movies forever.
I'm cool with that.
Okay,
It's my genre, man. I'm cool.
Until month 3, where
I'll be
it's
okay.
like, you ain't gonna be okay. Nigga.
Because I know every.
You're not
I
gonna be
already
able to
know
sleep.
everything that happens.
You're not gonna be.
But let's do it. So I'll just bring this out quick. Just make it quick so I could do my segment and shit. I had spoke to Eric to tell him that The Conjuring probably has the best horror collection.
As of recent,
No, I'm saying
he
all
thinks
of it.
altogether The
All-
Conjuring is the
all
is
the chronological. I'm not talking about.
we talking about all horror movies,
No. Well,
I thought
yeah.
we were.
Yeah.
like
of all
like
time.
in life.
Yes.
is the best. He says The Conjuring.
And I'm
You think The
I'm
Conjuring
including-
is the best
I'm including
horror
He
collective?
said,
I'm not talking about just Conjuring 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm talking about Annabelle Creation, La Lenora, The Nun 2, and shit.
Wow.
All that.
I don't agree with it. But at the same time, I can't think of a franchise that's
now for that preference.
Now that's the thing. I have to think of a franchise
now
that could kind of
for that preference. So in that preference, what collection would you bring? What movie collection would you bring if you could to that island? Franchise wise.
Oh, I'll take 007, the whole shit.
Really?
Oh, wow.
That's not bad actually.
The entire shit.
I got to a certain point. I gotta go back to it because I passed. I passed.
The only thing I would throw in the water is anything with Roger Moore.
Oh,
he was the 007 after Sean Connery.
Gotcha.
I wasn't a big fan.
Wasn't a big one.
He wasn't.
I feel like
he wasn't.
The only thing Roger Moore holds in my heart is just because he's infamous for being in Goldeneye, the game. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's
Goldeneye was a good movie.
Moore?
No, that's Pierce Bronson.
That's Pierce Bronson in Goldeneye.
We gotta get back on.
Wow.
I gotta get back on the collection.
Roger Moore's from the 70s, so there's no way he could have been going on.
Because I was
no.
You talking about
you're right. You're right.
British
Okay.
one, right?
Okay.
The British one is the first guy. That's Sean Connery.
Yeah.
He's like the elite James Bond.
Yeah. And
then it's the second nigga.
Yeah.
The second nigga to me.
They look really old and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
To me,
he wasn't bad.
I'm cool.
I finished his. I finished his already, so I need to get to the third person.
I feel like if I was to take any movie franchise, okay. Question.
It's either that or Star Wars.
I was gonna fucking say that, bro.
I fuck with Star Wars.
I was
you
gonna
fuck
take
with the new one? You taking the new ones?
I was just watching.
Is that what you doing? Because you already.
I'm
said
gonna
it
have
yourself.
to. I'm gonna have
You
to.
gonna have to?
I'm gonna have to.
I think the other day I just started watching Andor.
Andor.
Whatever the fuck.
Movies.
Yeah,
Them
that's
gotta
a
be
series.
shows. Yeah.
The series.
Yeah, but he said movies.
I know, but that would fall under it. No,
that's a series.
Movies like
Yeah,
episode
movies, so
one.
episode
but
one,
it's
two.
still
So
Star
you
Wars,
still
bro.
live with
Yeah. Fuck
respect
it.
it.
I guess
Still
that
Star
would
Wars.
that include like Solo? Would that include like
It could.
I guess Boba Fett was a series.
It's serious, yeah. So that
I would take the Star Wars franchise.
I'm
Because
not mad at
I was
that.
gonna cheat and say like the Marvel movies, but I
Damn.
don't want to watch all.
That's a
That's a
disappointment,
lot.
bro.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta
lately,
watch
it's
the Green Lantern.
No,
again.
that's DC.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
DC, yeah. But yeah,
That's not bad though.
it's not bad.
Marvel's not bad.
Yeah, there's some.
You have a lot of
Marvel
excitement.
was great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have a lot of good shit.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
it's a
You-
lot.
uh,
I should be
It's a lot
good
of
for a
time.
while.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
time.
So those
Once you get to Endgame though.
So you just think of The Conjuring?
Y'all didn't see the Thunderbolt shit?
No, Thunderbolts was good.
I
It
didn't
didn't
watch it
do
yet.
well, surprisingly, but it's really good.
I didn't watch it yet. I want to.
You should.
I'm waiting for it to come out.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
it's good.
Captain America came out, then
I didn't
Yeah,
watch
America.
Thunderbolt should be right
I didn't
after,
watch
bro.
it. I watched half of it and I said, oh, fuck this.
I fell asleep too. I gotta finish it. No, I was tired.
Yeah, I if I had to think of a
Conjuring?
collection,
The Conjuring, Annabelle.
Son, you're gonna be on an island watching horror movies is so
I'm
crazy.
good.
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
You know it's
bro.
gonna be
This man's-
nighttime. It's gonna be
I'm
pitch
good.
black.
Thank you, that's what I'm
You don't know
talking
what the
about.
fuck's
You
in front of
can't.
you ahead of.
if I had
you
to,
not sleeping,
okay, so
bro.
if I had to, if it's not horror related, I can't do Austin Powers. It's too small. It's not as much.
Shag me, baby.
That'd be a
American
good,
Pie,
like,
maybe.
life, but that's only 3 movies.
American Pie, maybe
Okay,
Was it even that many to even say that?
5,
there was like 5 of them.
5 or 6.
I thought you
And
said.
I also include the college ones,
Okay.
the side ones
Right.
where they show all the titties and shit like that too. So
I thought you said some shit like
So you be-
Terminator.
So you've been in those movies to goon. You're gonna be gooning on that
I
island.
gotta get it out, man. Can't
Sheesh.
be frustrated. Man.
Terminator is like I heard you. Terminator would be a good
Terminator,
good or bad. Like I would do.
It's something to watch.
Yeah, it'd be something to watch.
Shit.
Got
Did
one.
have one, and I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. We
We'll save it. For
yeah, we'll save it.
What was that thing you was talking about? You said you had to bring up something. I don't know how much time we got. But.
Oh, how much time
do
do
we
we have?
have? About 15 minutes. What thing? Oh shit! Yeah, bro.
So I'll start by
Yeah,
preferences. So it took me to watch Steph's TikTok. Shout out to Steph for me to realize that your birthday passed,
Yes, right.
Oh yes.
and we completely forgot.
Yes, I know.
So we apologize.
And
for
you
that.
know what's funny? This was the first year that I was like, "Hey guys, yeah, 2 weeks, yeah, the 4th, yeah." Like I actually,
did you?
yes.
Did you?
when we every time that we
You are
linked up,
so.
this I made it a point. I made it a point.
Yo.
I made it a point of emphasis.
You are sassy
this year.
Let's
I made
hang
it a
on.
point. I was like,
I'm gonna act.
let's
hang on,
see,
hang on,
because
hang on.
I know y'all
Hang
niggas'
on,
birthday
hang
by
on,
heart.
Hang on.
It's fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Hang on a second. We're gonna ask if you could just hold it.
Yeah.
For
there's more.
There's more.
So we had a conversation because I had to call him to make sure. We couldn't really just sit there and call you the last minute and say, "Yo, we forgot."
You didn't have to say you forgot.
But we
did forget.
Oh, goddamn.
But say happy birthday.
So happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
We apologize.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I will make a note to put it on my calendar. I'm really, really sorry. I usually do remember your birthday.
It's all right.
But
Same.
I don't see you as much anymore, so it's harder.
Got it.
So
We all have our lives to
But
live.
I still
and stuff
remember
like
you guys'
that.
birthday.
Okay.
I know it right now.
What's my birthday?
27th
Wrong.
September.
Wrong.
It's not?
It's the 26th.
Oh my God,
It's a day
a day
off.
after.
It doesn't make a difference. You
All right,
were both.
let's not do this.
What's
This will be.
his birthday?
It's the 11th
Yeah,
of
that's
what?
November.
Okay.
That's right. That's easy.
One
though.
fucking day? Nigga, you didn't remember the day.
You got it. I'm just
One
saying.
day.
Don't stand bold. Talk about I know it.
Listen,
day.
this is not a time to be
Okay,
petty.
so-
This is
All
supposed
right,
to be
all
a time
right,
of.
right,
In the preface of us forgetting your birthday, Eric has a gift. I
Yes.
owe you one.
Okay.
So we want to give a big shout out and love and happy birthday to our boy, the Buddha, the former
as
inmate.
hell.
You feel me?
I'm 36 years old.
Fresh out the jail.
Fresh out the jail.
That shit
Reform.
has to die. This year, that dies. That and the father thing
It'll
is
never
in the
die.
dirt.
I mean,
We are putting that in the dirt.
Listen.
I mean, you grown
You,
up.
you, prom-
You're
you, you,
the-
promise-
You're
listen,
a
hang on,
grown
hang on,
man
hang on.
now, man.
You promised me 5 minutes, so
Go ahead. Sorry.
5 minutes and then
I
I'll get to my
apologize.
shit.
you're
So
right.
go ahead.
Promise me 5 minutes. So like I said, we just want to show some love to our boy. We appreciate him, wishing him like you said, another year around the sun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Being part of this podcast, even outside the podcast.
EST since 2018.
Exactly. He's
OG.
he's an OG. I'm the
OG.
You know what I'm saying? But just all around being just a, you know what I'm saying, a good man, a great,
Wise. Gandalf.
and a good friend. You feel
Alright,
me?
chill.
It's hard to
Now I
have.
got
I ain't say all that. I'm trying to be genuine. Y'all
I
clowning
hear
each
you, I hear you,
other.
I hear you.
Talking about
just clowning
Gandalf
him.
and shit.
This nigga, man.
But it's hard to find
Y'all are
genuinely.
2 years younger than me. I don't understand.
I didn't say anything.
But you're wise, bro.
Because I'm older.
No, just because you.
Listen, okay, guys.
I'm sorry. You're probably
guys,
one of the
guys,
top
guys,
five
guys.
people I would call for advice, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I really appreciate
I'll
that.
say that too.
I really appreciate knowing you. I'm
Okay,
really
thank-
serious.
Nah,
about
I
that.
do it. I'm not being funny. I appreciate that.
All right. Yeah,
means a lot.
and that's what the point I was trying
That's
to
real,
get
bro.
at. There have been times where like even though we were co-workers, we became all three of
Family,
us
basically.
family and
Yeah.
good friends.
Yes.
And
From
you've
the-
even been a part
From
of
Christmas,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and you've even been a part of my personal relationships and hangups where I've talked to you and asked you for advice. Even
Yeah, mine
during
too.
work where
Breakups and
you
shit.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were
Awkward
even during,
moments.
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
during
very
work
awkward, very
where
awkward.
work was just
lot.
mentally killing
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And talking to you and just, you know what I'm saying, help me kind of like, bro, don't take this shit home. Focus on the money.
Yeah.
And I know this is all simple shit, like duh.
But
right?
trust me,
But trust me, going
If,
through it.
if
and just-
Travis wasn't at work one day,
I
it
don't
would
know,
it would be a
bro.
little weird.
Yeah,
I'm not
it would've
gonna
been
hold
weird,
you, bro. That's
feel
some
me?
real shit.
So I just wanted to show you love to my boy. So the first thing we got.
Yeah, this is about to be jokes.
It
I
might
know
not
this
be.
shit is
It
about
might
to
be
be
some
jokes.
real
Nah,
shit.
it's not. You don't even know. What
might
the
be some
fuck
real shit.
It is. Hang on a second. There you go. There you go.
He's
not
recording.
putting on music.
This
I'm
is
not putting on
definitely
music.
jokes.
I just have to get some information.
This is definitely
But
jokes.
Let me
first
just
off,
stay
we got
back.
Some
Oh wow.
cigars.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I had a box that I was getting prepared. It wasn't ready in time, but we got you some cigars. Now this is I got information because I didn't want to butcher the name. This is his It's Cuban. It's called Flor de las Entelas.
Oh.
I might have butchered the name a little bit, but the whole title is called My Father Flores de las Telas, del Entelas, whatever.
Got it.
But real middle road with these cigars, meaning like it's not too hard, it's not too soft, real medium, great taste and all that stuff. So I just want to show some love, give this to you. Really rare,
You know,
really, like I said, you feel
Four
me?
of them, you know, it's three of us, you know.
If
you got the time.
if you got the
Yeah,
time,
yeah, it's up
you know
to
what I'm
y'all.
saying?
You know,
And that's not it. And top of that, you can't enjoy cigars without some good scotch or whiskey. So I got you a bottle of. Now this is Dickles. I know it's a funny name, but this is Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey. Real good stuff. Now I would
thank you.
prefer Scotch personally with my Cubans, but whiskey is a really, really, really close second. So again, this is just a shout out to you, show you some love.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys.
And happy belated birthday. And sorry we forgot. So now you have your time. Get your shit off. Give us a speech. You feel me?
How was your birthday?
How's your birthday?
No, my shit was cool. You know.
Give us some wild words of wisdom. Being 36 and shit.
It's dope being 36.
Your knees ain't buckling yet.
My knees was fucked up when I was at the post office, bro.
Yeah.
But they're in better condition now that I'm not there.
Fresh
anymore.
out, man. It's all love, man.
Oh my God. I will do better with being a older statesman to you guys. Since
stop it.
I mean,
you know, because I could do a little
just
better.
watching our son
What are you
grow
talking
up.
about?
We just
You know,
watching our son grow
True
up.
facts. You know
I'm
what
gonna
saying?
fucking punch you.
Yo, when you wrote that on the chat, I was dying, bro. What did you write? I
Nigga said Happy Father's Day.
Yo,
I was like,
he's like, yo, Happy Father's Day to me. And
I was like,
crying.
all right, nigga, this is it.
I was wrong.
This is it.
This is it. This is I'll fuck you up.
Either way, you know, it's dope seeing another year. It's dope being around like good vibes, good energy. You guys, of course, all the time. Yeah, yo, I'm just happy that I can see y'all become older, cause I'm like big bro,
Pretty much.
basically.
He's
You know that 2 years is a big gap
Yeah, it is.
in a sense.
In a sense.
kinda. I mean, a lot. What are you? 89, right? Yeah.
So you know, I like that every year we just continue to progress and grow and get better. And
Do you feel like your perspective changes like every year?
nah,
or-
same shit, bro. As long as I'm working out, I'm good.
I hear that.
Like if I was on some fat bitch shit right now,
Fat bitch
Fat
shit.
then you know life would be a little
Fat
different.
back.
But like
Big back.
Big bad.
I'm able to run a mile
Right.
That's good.
in like 9 minutes. I'm very
Yeah, that's really good.
good with that. I'm able to fucking do mad pull-ups and push-ups and shit.
Yeah. Shout
know,
out to you for helping
and-
me get my endurance. Help me get my endurance
Nigga,
back.
there's
My
niggas
shit.
I've gone to high school with, and you know they.
Yeah.
They ain't the same.
So I'm happy and life is going good, so I can't complain.
All right.
That's good.
Shit, man.
Thank you guys again.
No
No
problem.
problem, bro. No problem. I think with that,
How much time we got left? 5
Well,
minutes?
well, with that,
I could. It could be quick.
what were you gonna say? My topic's a little.
It was just a review, real quick.
Of,
Since me and Travis
Oh,
watched.
yeah.
So if you guys haven't watched, Handmaid's Tale is officially done.
Done.
I'm gonna probably give it as far as a collective.
This is a rating.
No, you can say a review if you want.
Okay.
But I'll just start with a rating, basically. If you have one too.
I mean, out of 10,
As far as shows go,
I would rewatch it again. So that puts it
That's
at like a
good, yeah.
7.88 to me.
I give like an 8.5
Yeah.
for
Like,
for everything it went through. Even though there was like some shit that you wish could have like been different
or worked out.
or worked out. Yeah,
you guys mentioned that
um,
the ending wasn't as satisfying.
I think that.
for
I'll
how
say
it
that.
was premised,
Yeah.
the entire show,
Mm-hmm.
you would think that we would get the positive result that she kept talking about,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah.
did.
But the thing
But-
is also too in earlier seasons,
She had ample
if she could have gotten it,
She
the show
could've.
would have been pretty much done.
and
at
or
that
some
point.
cases, yes, her fight wouldn't have been as long as it was.
Yeah.
But the preference is that also these are books, so our result happens, I think, in other books.
Yeah. I know
Which
they-
I'm 50-50 on wanting it to continue if they do the shows for the other books and stuff like that.
It's
Maybe.
kind of risky because you run into a Game of Thrones situation where they ran out of the books, or rather, they kind of deviated.
Yeah, but the
And-
main thing is it doesn't deviate. It still sticks to the downfall of the actual like Gilead and shit like that. It just gives a different perspective. So this is Handmaid's Tale. This would be a different perspective of somebody else in the continuation of
it.
her shit.
Yeah.
I see.
So that's why. But as you can see, King Trump wants to be King Trump and shit, and you see women out here with handmaids outfits on and shit as a protest because it's just that real at this point.
Wow.
How do you think such a thing is a possibility?
I mean, there's a story, unfortunately, that happened recently of a woman.
The brain dead woman?
Yeah, the woman who was forced to give birth to a child that was brain dead and she couldn't abort it. So
no, I think that was reversed. She was brain dead.
She was. I thought the child was brain dead.
She was brain dead, and they forced her to have the baby.
We'll have to look that back up.
Yeah.
I could have sworn the child was brain dead.
This is
In Texas, I believe.
all right, but what was she like raped?
We don't know the story to that.
All I remember is that the situation was this is some handmade shit because she's brain dead, but you're
So
still
you might have been
keeping
right.
her
She might
alive
be
in order
brain
to
dead.
give birth to this child.
Yeah.
And it's not
abortion
even
is illegal. type
Yeah,
shit.
and it's not even that. Like Ty just said, it's the fact that we are living in this world with our president is putting our laws to tell our women they can't do certain shit with their bodies.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And despite where you lean with that in terms of pro-life, pro-choice type shit, it's still not right. You know what I mean?
Especially if my mother's brain dead and you want her to still have a
crazy.
baby, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel you.
Trump eventually is gonna make somebody kill somebody.
I mean, Trump is already. You see, and not to deviate, but you see how, shout out to my Latin people, but we told you, it's like,
Whoever voted for Trump, sorry,
yeah.
told you.
There was a statement made today.
It's just how they
Travis, sorry to
got
cut you off. There was a
exited.
statement made today that there are people, specifically Latin people, that said that they're losing losing so much money in business. It's worse than COVID. Let that shit sink
Some
in.
business owner said he lost 1/3 of his employees because of ICE and all that.
Well, think about it. I don't know if y'all seen how all this shit kind of popped off. There was a graduation in Cali.
Oh yeah, I heard about that shit too.
These niggas ran in on the graduation, bro.
Kids.
Imagine you watching your son, daughter walk across the stage, and then all of a sudden, motherfuckers just roll up right behind you, like, all right, pack this shit up.
Time to go.
Time to go.
It's not
And
funny,
then-
but it's
It's not
fucked
funny,
up.
but it's fucked up.
bro.
They're
And then,
ruining like a lot
in
of
Florida,
lives.
they had all these dudes was at a construction site, and they ran up on them. There's like 100 people, zip ties, all that shit.
God damn.
And then
Yeah,
he's
bro.
trying to do consolation prize by giving him $1,000 to stay
to leave.
somewhere.
Like if you want to voluntarily
and then you could
leave.
come back and shit. But then it's like, oh, fuck Trump as well because he's banning Caribbean islands.
Yeah, bro.
He's
What's
trying
up with
What
you?
the fuck,
Nah.
bro?
You can't go to Egypt right now. It's mad spots
He's
you
like
can't
St.
go to.
Lucia. It's a
What?
couple. It's
Yeah.
a couple like carnival places
That he's
that
trying
he's
to
taking
ban.
that
off
you
the
can't
list.
go in and out.
Yeah, he's putting.
Is it in effect or
Yeah.
He put a travel
It's
ban.
like a ban on the shit.
I didn't know he.
I need
didn't
St.
know it was in
Lucia.
effect.
I have a plan to do something in St. Lucia.
I'm trying to go back to St. Lucia like
I've
tomorrow.
never been. I'm trying to do some
That's
things
crazy,
out there, fam.
bro.
Gotta wait now.
Shit,
Unfortunately.
fucking up carnival, man.
So, in the response to what you just said with
Fuck
Handmaid's Tales, yep, fuck Trump. We stand on that. Come at us if you want.
Handmaids ever comes to fruition, we getting some guns.
Yo,
And
facts.
also too, if y'all haven't seen Paradise,
Oh yeah,
this is the best time to watch that show.
yeah.
I'm gonna watch that shit,
Because
so.
everything that is kind of happening.
I don't want to ruin it for Eric, but to be honest with you, that shit. If it in that situation, if it does happen, we're all fucked.
Yeah, we're cooked.
25% with us will live, and the rest will possibly die.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
And
season 2
mind
comes.
you, those 25%
is
were billionaires.
important.
Yeah.
No, and some were just important to
Figures.
organizations, scientists, and all that type of shit. So if you have that type of career and you're
Yeah.
the top surgeon or some shit, you're good. But
I don't know if you seen the other day, they have a he has like a stealth jet, like a presidential stealth jet.
why.
No, but if you remember watching
Shoot it
no,
down.
if you remember watching the show,
Yeah, I
I
remember.
mean, so
If
I don't know.
somebody sees that jet, somebody's got to go.
yeah, you stupid.
Well, guys,
I'm not putting it out there, but
I'm putting it out there.
listen,
Oh,
we not
fireworks.
let's not invite that just yet.
And I'm just gonna play Drake's fireworks if
No,
it happens.
Drake's fireworks.
Stupid.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. Again, happy birthday to our boy Travis. Be
Thank
sure
you.
to follow us on our show sues on the description. Everything. that was
TikTok,
on the
IG.
Please subscribe.
I apologize
man.
for not
subscribe,
being
subscribe.
so much into TikTok. Life has really been life for
Life
me.
has been life, and
the
we all
effort
going
of
through
TikTok
something.
is just really, it's a lot mentally. So I'm gonna get back on it for sure.
Absolutely, and continue to follow us. We just appreciate any support we get and engage with us
Please fucking engage.
as we will with you. And again, till next time, peace. Peace.
Bid you adieu. Yo.